Hello and welcome to another Raggy's Beer Hall videos. So today I've been over to Baseford, which is literally about 2.5 miles that way, I think anyway, to the Black Iris Brewery. Nottingham based brewery, obviously, in the shadow of the former Shipston's Brewery. You know, how big were breweries back in the day compared to what they are now? Shipston's, Home Ales, Hardy and Anson's were mega breweries. And did we drink a lot more back in the day? I mean, the breweries, the buildings and that, absolutely massive. It begs belief to me. But no, we went there, we had a great time there. It chucked it down with rain while we were there. It's an outdoor tap room. So weather is and cold and all that is very dependent, but nonetheless we visited today. Was meeting with Andy from the Happy Drinkers, and I had a couple of thirds while I was there. I was driving, so yeah, I'm driving. It is what it is. I can't indulge too much when I'm driving. Always the thing. But I bought some beers from Black Iris to review at home, and I would have bought the lot, but sadly my pennies don't go as far as I'd love them to. So anyway, the first one I've got is a new one for me, and it's called Hallowed Grounds. Always the artwork by Kev Gray is stunning. You can see a Black Iris beer. You know a Black Iris beer because of the colour. And this is a coffee double stout at 8.4%. Note the 8.4. Probably in the old days would have been 8.5 or higher. But, cleverly left at 8.4. In some ways, that doesn't mean the beer inside is 8.4. It just means for duty reasons, you put it at 8.4. Which I would do anyway if I was brewing. So that's number one. Put it here on the beer wall. The second beer is this one, and it's called the Splits. There we go. And I really like these style of beer, and it's a banana split ice cream sour, 6% ABV. Whew, doesn't that look the bomb? Really looking forward to reviewing this, and again the artwork, yeah, absolutely bob on. The thing about Black Iris, they're the only brewery in the country. They love their heavy metal music and music in general, and they're the only brewery in the country, so that are doing brewery and music collabs, which I think is a bloody smart move. Why would you not? Why would you not? You get in with the music industry. You can sell your beer there. It is a supremely clever move. Well played, Alex. Although technically I've never ever spoke to Alex, the man in charge, but I can still say well played nonetheless. And the final beer, so I only picked three. Again, we were out today looking at our pennies and all that. Yes, some of us aren't rich, I do as best as I can with the pennies I've got. So this is Princess Slayer. There are two versions of this. There's a barrel aged, I think it's a bourbon barrel aged version, and then there's this version. I went for the cheaper option, to be fair. An imperial stout with cherry and cacao, brewed together with that guy, Emperor's Brewery. Doing his thing. A home brewer who, via the Star Wars thing, manipulated things in a certain way, but it works. It works very well for him. And going around the country doing is mainly impy stouts with breweries, but and if he watches this, he'll know what I'm saying. if you have power, or you get power by going viral on social media, by being a big brand, once you have power, the ability to share the wealth to breweries and beyond is an amazing tool. It's the same thing if you was to win the lottery, you know, to share the wealth with people who certainly deserve it, to the right people, is a fantastic gift. This guy has a power in the brewing world, with his impy stouts and the clamour for them, and yeah, he's playing it well, and you know, I can only credit him with that. But anyway, Princess Slayer coming up on Raggy's Beer Reviews. Thank you for watching. We'll see you soon.